We are live here from Pruitt Hall. It's a 1-1 West Alabama Tigers are going against the Oakwood University Lions here tonight. Tigers are coming out in all white, while Oakwood is coming out in their all black attire. Starters for the Tigers include Davis, Hardy, Dudley, Scott, and Dunaway. While Oakwood is starting Brooks, Hotabog, During, Talton, Hudson, and Phillip. And here we go, the opening tip. And after the tip, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Tigers' ball. Tigers pass it in to Scott. Scott hands it off to Hardy. It's Hardy, the ball handler, carrying it down. Hardy gets it to the outside, looks around, goes for the mid-range jumper, and just off there as Brooks gets the rebound. As Oakwood carries the ball down the court at a quick pace, draws the foul, and that's going to send Hudson to the line for two. That's UWA's first foul on the night. Hudson's going to get two as he makes his first one of the evening. And that's going to put Oakwood up on the board first. Oakwood misses their second free throw, so it's 1-0, 19:30 left to go in the first half. Tigers are moving the ball around the outside. Scott has the ball, passes it over, gives it over to Dudley. Dudley passes it back to Dunaway. Dunaway giving it back to Hardy. Hardy trying to get by the defender there, drives on the inside, goes for the pass, back out, as it's going to be a mid-range with 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And the Tigers get the rebound, reset the shot clock for Dunaway. Dunaway gets the offensive rebound with the easy putback. And that's going to put the Tigers up on the board. Hudson calling the play for Oakwood. Tigers playing good man-to-man defense here. They're going over, and they're going to call a traveling call there. That's a traveling on Oakwood. And Hardy's going to bring the ball up the court for the Tigers as they move it on the inside to Dunaway, and Dunley looking for the shot, but travels on the inside post there. About 3 or 4 Oakwood defenders around him. Oakwood's carrying it up the court. Hudson with the basketball. Gives it over to Hotabog During. Hotabog During gives it back to Brooks. Brooks passes it over to Talton. That gives, they're going to give Hudson the foul there. That's going to be his first and the team's first of the evening. Hardy calling the play from the top of the key. Goes and hands it off to Dudley. Dudley back to Hardy. Hardy going to pass it to Davis on the outside as the defender there did a push. And that's another foul on Oakwood. First for Brooks on the night. The open player is Dunaway at the top of the key. Dunaway trying to hand it off to Hardy. Hardy going to pass it over to Scott. Scott for the easy two and the miss there, but gets the offensive rebound. Moving over to Hardy. The Tigers are just looking for the open shot here. To the outside three, missed by Davis. The Tigers are continuously moving the ball around. Good ball movement right now for the Tigers. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Hardy with the ball. Passing it over to Dudley. Dudley passes on the inside to Davis for the layup there. It's 4-1 Tigers. 17-18 left to go in the half. 21 on the shot clock. Oakwood with the ball, passing the ball around, gets it on the inside, tries to go up for the shot. And the miss by Talton on the inside. Hardy is going to carry the ball up court for the Tigers. Hardy getting the play off. Tigers moving the ball around on the outside. It's almost a trip there. Look over. Hardy with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Oakwood putting the trap in. And it's going to be out on Hardy is what they're calling it. From the trap in the corner there. It's Oakwood's ball. As Talton's going to bring the ball down the court as he hands it off to Hadabog During. Hadabog During hands it off to Hudson. Hudson back to Hadabog During. Back to Hudson. Passes it over inside. Hudson loses the ball, and that's the turnover there, but Tigers have the ball back. Oakwood playing tight defense as the Tigers are trying to get the ball up the court. Scott with the ball. Looking for an opening, passes it to Dudley. Dudley giving it inside to Dunaway. Dunaway loses the ball though, and that's a turnover. As Oakwood looking to drive on the inside, passes it out, but that's a turnover. As Hardy gives it over to Scott for the easy two, and the block there. And there's going to be a timeout. We're going to go to break here. 6-1 Tigers with 16 minutes left to go in the first half. You are listening to this on University Valley.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And yes, we are indeed the University of West Alabama. As Oakwood is carrying the ball up the court there. Gets it denied. Trying to get it in the post. But that's going to be a foul on Davis there. And that's going to be his second foul of the evening. Only point tonight from Oakwood coming from the free throw line is from Hudson. And they're once again going to send him to the line for two. Hudson missing his second free throw shot of the night. Tigers so far shooting 42.9% from the field. Hudson makes his second one. Tigers quickly trying to get the ball off. But Oakwood is trying to play trap here. And they're calling the foul. A little bit too aggressive there for Oakwood on Talton. And that's going to give him his first foul of the evening. 6-2 Tigers. 15:38 left to go in the first half. Scott handing it off to Hardy. Dunaway has it, 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Moving the ball around the Tigers. Pass it around, Scott gets it. Going for the shot for the three, and the miss there from Harper. Both teams struggling just to get a basket here. So we're 5 minutes into this contest. Oakwood trying to drive on the inside, gets it, goes for the acrobatic layup there, and knocks it down. Talton knocks down the layup. But Oakwood, once again, playing a very aggressive defense. That's going to be a foul on Brooks. That's going to allow UWA to reset. 6-4 Tigers. 14:51 left to go in the first half. Already calling the play, coming up the court. Dunaway on the three. Scott has it on the outside, passes over to Dudley. Dudley back to Scott. Scott gives it to Hardy on the bounce pass. Hardy to Dunaway, back to Hardy. Passing the ball around, tries to get in the post, and the turnover there. Oakwood has the ball. Oakwood slowly carrying it up the court. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Oakwood passing the ball around, trying to get it in the post. And they're calling the foul there. On Booker. So it's going to be UWA basketball. It's Hardy. Going to try to get the Tigers going here. Both teams struggling to score at the start of this contest. Scott looking around, passes it to Hardy. Hardy gets the pick. 9 on the shot clock. They're calling the foul on Talton. That's going to be a second foul of the evening. Dunaway gets the inbound pass there. Hands it off to Hardy. Hardy passing it over to Scott. Harper has the ball, back to Scott. Over to Harper. Harper in from mid-range there, and just off. As Oakwood is carrying the ball up the court. Looking to drive on the inside, the block there. The Tigers get the ball back off the fast break. Looking at the slow down though. It's Oakwood still playing aggressive defense. Hardy looking for any shot. Goes inside, gets it, and the foul. Hardy gets his first 2 points of the night and a chance for his third here at the free throw line. The Tigers are going to take a timeout here. We're going to take a break here. You're listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we're back. 8-4 Tigers. 13-14 left to go to the first half. Hardy misses the free throw, but they get the offensive rebound. Harper does. Dunaway at the top of the key. looking to hand it off. 7 on the shot clock. Gives it to Hardy. Hardy pump faking the three. Goes on the inside for the mid-range shot and buries it down. What a move right there for Hardy. That pushes UWA 10, Oakwood 4. 12:43 left to go in the first half. Oakwood trying to move the ball around. Gets it on the inside. And the foul. On Hardy. That's going to be his first foul of the evening. And UWA's third team foul. Inbound for Oakwood. They're giving it over. Driving on the inside and nails it through right there. Oakwood does. As Hardy has the ball at the top of the key. Looking around, passes it to the outside. The shot and the miss by Johnson. It's Oakwood. Weber was carrying the ball up the court, passes to the outside. Oakwood's trying to move the ball around. Looking for the open shot and the tip away right there. Harper hands it off to Hardy. Back to Harper for the easy lay-in off the fast break. And Harper gets on the board for his first 2 points of the night. And it's 12-6 Tigers. 11:39 left to go in the first half. Weber at the top of the key. Looking to drive on the inside. Hits off the foot. It appears like it hits Weber as well. So there's going to be another timeout. It's 12-6 Tigers. You're listening to this on UWAathletic.com.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
And we're back. West Alabama with the lead, 12-6, with 12:15 left to go in the first half. Hardy leading the team and scoring with 4 points. He's heading to the free throw line now. Misses his first free throw at the line. Getting ready for Tigers to take possession here. And so far, Oakwood has been able to get their offense going. So they're committing too many turnovers out of the gate. They have 6 turnovers. Hardy gets the ball. He's going to carry it up court now. Harper moving the ball around, passes it on the inside to Dunaway. Dunaway trying to get for the shot, for the hook, and the miss. Oakwood carrying it back down. Pushing the ball around for the open shot. Nix has the ball in hand. Gonna move it around, gets it tipped. Passes it on the inside. Oakwood going for mid-range and a miss. As Scott gets the defensive board there. Hardy looking around for Scott. Scott passing inside to Dunaway. Dunaway back out. Back out to Harper, down to Dunaway. Harper up from the top at the three-point line and buries it home. Johnson buries that three home for the Tigers. And they're calling the foul there. It's going to be a traveling on Oakwood there. And that's going to give UWA the ball back. 15-6, 10:22 left to go in the first half. It's Hardy getting the screen there. Dunaway from the top of the key. Passes it over to Scott. Scott passing it back on the outside to Johnson. Buries it again for another three-point shot for Johnson. Dunaway playing defense on the inside and tries to swipe the ball from Scott there. But the foul on Dunaway, and that's going to be his first foul on the night. 18-6, 9:53 left to go in the first half. And that's going to put Scott at the line for two. This will be his first two free throws on the night. He misses his first free throw there. As Johnson now with those 2 threes puts him in the leader of points for the Tigers. Tigers make a sub in. They put Grayson into the game. Waiting on Scott's second free throw here for Oakwood. And he makes the second there. So he's going to start off the night 1 for 2 at the free throw line. The Tigers so far at the free throw line have missed all 4. Excuse me, all 2 that they've taken from the free throw line tonight. Scott's going to carry it up the court. Passes it over to the Johnson. Johnson passing it to Harper. It's Hardy. He's going to step back, go back inside. And they're calling the foul there on Oakwood. And once again, Oakwood is in foul trouble, so that's going to put Harper at the line for 2. He has 2 points on the night. He's going to get his first 2 free throws as well. So he knocks down his first free throw there. Tigers are so far shooting 33.3% from the free throw line. As they're going to get a sub in for Scott. They're going to put Dudley in. Oakwood, Doe carrying it up the court, passing it around on the outside corner there. Brown has the ball, looks on the inside. Looks to give the ball off. Oakwood for the shot. The miss there from Nix. As UWA gets the rebound as they're moving the ball back up the court. Harper passing it over to Dudley. Harper gets the ball back on the inside. Hardy gets it on the outside, passes it over to Johnson. They're going to call it Oakwood's ball. It's Oakwood. Scribing the ball, carrying it up the court quickly. And Weber is going to drive it on the inside. Tries to avoid the trap. misses the layup there as Hardy has the ball, going to carry it on the inside, passing around, passes it to the outside, the Tigers do, for the easy two and the miss by Johnson. As Oakwood looking to focus, misses the three there. Tigers get the rebound. Hardy has the ball, slowly carrying it down the court, trying to get the play off. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Tigers are up 20-7. 8:05 left to go in the game, or in the half. Hardy looking to drive in, hands it off for the easy two to Grayson as he drives in for the basket. Oakwood looking to pass the ball around, but the Tigers got a trap on him and the turnover. And the Tigers on the break looking for the pass, and it just hits off the hands of Grayson. And that's going to be a turnover and a timeout for Oakwood. 22-7, 7:33 left to go in the half. You are listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
All right, and we're back now. Oakwood not shooting very hot from the field so far, 29% from the field, but they're carrying the ball up court right now. Just trying to get a shot off, or 2 for 7 on the night so far. Brown has the ball at the top of the key, passes it over to Hudson. Hudson going to carry it on the inside, gets it stripped though by Harper. And Harper going to just hand it off to Hardy as he's going to carry the ball up the court. Hardy dribbling the ball, gets the screen, passes it over to Grayson. Grayson passing it over to Johnson. Johnson passes it over to Harper. Harper passing it to Dudley. Dudley drives inside for the missed layup. Hudson pushing the ball down the court for Oakwood, and the tip there, and the Tigers get it back. Grayson pushing it quickly down the court on the break, goes for the big dunk, but the miss. He tried to hammer it down. Almost got it. As it's going to be Oakwood's ball. 22-7 Tigers. 6:34 left to go in the first half. Oakwood once again loses the ball. Hardy going down the court, going for the big dunk and gets it there. Harper getting the big dunk off of the Hardy assist. Oakwood taking it, trying to drive in. Once again, the Tigers' defense is just too much. The Tigers trying to pass it on the inside. It gets tipped off. I believe that's Hudson. And it's going to stay as Tiger ball. Hardy's going to pass it in on the inbound pass. That's what it appears like. And they're going to take a timeout here. So far on the night, Oakwood's shooting percentage is awful. 22%, 2 for 9. While the Tigers are shooting 10 for 21 at 48% from the strike. They're also shooting a pretty good three-point percentage, hitting 2 of 4 of the three-pointers, being 50%. Tigers are also 2 for 4 from the free throw line at 50%. And once again, Oakwood's turnovers is what's causing them to be so far behind right now, the shooting and the turnovers, while they have 10 turnovers on the night, while the Tigers only have 7. The Tigers are also rebounding better than the Lions tonight with their 13 rebounds. Tigers team total as well on assists is 7. They have 3 blocks and 5 steals. The Tigers with the inbound here. Hardy giving it up for the alley-oop to Grayson there. Very smooth pass there. It's Oakwood passes the ball around to the outside. Nix drops it on the corner for 3. Hardy carrying it up court. Tigers moving the ball around on the outside. Dudley has it, looking for the screen there. Plays off, drives in, does a spin move, turns around for the layup, and knocks it down. Dudley getting his first 2 points on the night. Oakwood moving the ball up the court. They're calling the foul on Dudley, but saying it was before the shot. So Brown will inbound the pass for Oakwood, and the Tigers also substitute Harper Dunaway back into the game. The tip right there. Trying to move it around. Hardy gets in the passing lane, hits it off of Oakwood player. And it's going to be Tiger ball. Good effort play right there for Hardy to keep it Tiger ball. Hardy looking around on the outside, passes over to Johnson for 3 and to make. He buries it home. Johnson knocks down another three-pointer for the Tigers. He's 3 for 3 on three-pointers on the night. As Hardy has the ball, trying to get it up the court, but Hudson's playing hard on defense. Hardy, look at the drive in, hands it over to Grayson, but gets denied off the layup there. As Oakwood gets the ball back and tries to pass it down court, but it's a bad pass by Kearney. So it's going to be Tiger ball. Once again, Hardy carrying it down the court. Showing great ball handling skills. Passes it on the inside to Dunaway, and he turns around for the easy 2. Hudson dribbling the ball, gets the pick, tries to drive it on the inside. It gets the block right there. Grayson does. And it gets tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be UWA ball. We're going to go to break here. You're listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we're back. UWA trying to carry the ball down the court off of the press here from Oakwood. Scott has the ball at the top of the key, looking to get around the defender. Dunaway on the outside, looks to hand it off, but it's tipped out of bounds by Oakwood. And it's going to be Tiger ball. Dudley's going to inbound the pass here. Going to try to give it over to Scott. Scott's going to take it from the top right here. 6 on the shot clock. Drives in for the layup and the miss. Dunaway tries for the rebound, and it's tipped back in for Oakwood. Almost went out of bounds, but Oakwood got it. Oakwood moving the ball around for the three there, and the miss by Kearney. Tigers slowly moving it up the court again with Scott. Scott trying to get the pick there. Dunaway at the top. Gonna hand it off to Johnson. Johnson giving it to Grayson. So they're working on the inside to Dunaway. And they're calling the travel there on Dunaway. 33-10, 2:32 left to go in the first half. Oakwood getting the ball. They're calling the foul. On Scott. So Oakwood's getting the ball. 6 fouls for UWA so far on the night. As Grayson gets the rebound there. Hands it off to Scott. Scott's carrying it from the half court. Passing it on the inside to Dunaway. Gonna pass it back out. Gives it open for the open shot to Johnson. As he buries another three from the outside. That puts him 4 for 4 from the three-point line so far tonight. 36-10 Tigers. So Oakwood tried to move the ball around and find an open shot, but gets denied from the three-point line. Oakwood only shooting 21% from the field, 3 for 14 on the night. The Tigers are dominating this game from shooting and rebounds. They have 17 rebounds compared to Oakwood's 10. Oakwood gets the inbound. Pass it around and make the three there. Bryant knocks it down for Oakwood. Scott moving the ball around. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They pass it over to Dudley. Dudley on the outside, giving it back to Scott. Scott passing it over to Johnson. Johnson looking to get it inside to Grayson. Grayson gonna back him down. 8 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson for 3, and the miss. Oakwood is able to get the ball back. Gonna pass it back. Looking for the open shot for 3. But Bryant knocks down another 3 for Oakwood. And that's gonna be a timeout for UWA. 36-16, 49.4 seconds left to go in the first half. Bryant knocks down 2 threes in a row, and that's going to give Oakwood. It's going to make Bryant leading the team in scoring tonight with 8 points. Johnson is leading UWA in scoring with 12. It's 4 for 5 at the 3-point. Hardy is leading the team in rebounds and assists with 3 and 7. The Tigers are shooting 51.7% from the field tonight. As Scott handles the ball down the court. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. The Tigers are moving around the outside. Going to go inside goes Dudley for the easy 2 from the corner, driving in on the smooth layup there. As the Tigers leave a man open in the post as Oakwood tries to capitalize, which they do, and Scott scores the 2, which pushes him at 3 points on the night. 10 seconds left to go in the half, 38-18. The Tigers dribbling the ball, looking around, gonna drive in, pushes it to the outside to Harper for 3, and it's off. And that's gonna end the half there. 38 Tigers, 18 Lions. You are listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And we are back for the second half here. 38-18 West Alabama up top on Oakwood. Here we go. Oakwood taking it to the top of the key. Gonna shoot it mid-range. And just off there for Oakwood as Hardy is carrying the ball down the court. Looking for the open man. Gonna pass it down low to Dunaway, and he gets a turnover there as Oakwood's gonna carry it up the court, tries to get the easy two, but misses the layup. The Tigers moving it quickly back up the court. Davis for the open three, and just off there. Oakwood gets the ball back. They're moving the ball on the inside, going for the hook. Tries to get the offensive rebound. They do. Go on the inside for the layup and the miss. Dunaway gets the defensive rebound. Hardy briskly moving up the court. Looking for a pick from Dunaway. Davis draws the pick there. Moves it over. Dunaway gives the pick. Trying to get Scott opening. 7 on the shot clock. Hardy gonna drive in, looking, gives over to Dunaway, and that's gonna be going in there. As Dunaway just gets it in time. Oakwood passing it over towards the post, ends up shooting it from mid-range there as Scott misses. Giving Hardy the ball as the Tigers have it. Davis passing it to Hardy to top the key, and Hardy knocks it down for three. Oakwood not wasting any time, trying to get the ball up the court, goes for the easy two and knocks it down. Hudson does there. That's going to be Hudson's first make from the field tonight. He's made 2 free throws earlier in the game. Hardy has the ball at the top. Tigers moving the ball around, gets it down low, Dunaway for the layup, and it goes in. That gives Dunaway 10 points on the night, shooting 5 for 6 from the field. Oakwood moving the ball inside, but taking too many steps, and there's a travel call there. The Tigers are shooting the ball 54% from the field for tonight, while Oakwood shooting only 29. Tigers are also out-rebounding with 21 rebounds compared to Oakwood's 16. Tigers get it off the turnover. So Oakwood was trying to run the fast break there. 45-20, 16-48 left to go in the game. 17 on the shot clock. And they're calling the illegal screen there on Dunaway. And that's going to allow Talton to give the rebound to Hadabog-During. It's Hadabog-During looking on the outside there, passes it to Hudson. Hudson getting the ball back, calling the plays, trying to call and move Oakwood in position to score. UWA trapping the inside, passes it back out, tries to go on the drive in there, but the foul on Scott, and that's going to give Scott his second foul of the evening. Oakwood gets the inbound, the steal from Hardy there on the fast break as he's heading down the court, looking for the open three, just off there. But the Tigers get the offensive rebound. Hardy trying to get the team reset. Trying to get the playoff here. Hardy dumps it off to Scott. Scott gets it, tries to drive it for the open mid-range shot, and the miss there. But Oakwood gets the ball, tries to carry it down the court. They're stopping the play there. And they're calling Scott on the foul again, which is his third foul on the night. 45-20, Tigers on top, 15:48 left to go in the game. We're going to take a break here. You are listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And now we're back as Oakwood has the ball. Talton passes the ball around at the top of the key here. Looking to move the ball around to Hadabog-During. Hadabog-During driving on the inside, kicks it out. And misses there. Hudson does for the Lions. As Hardy is carrying the ball back up the court, trying to get the play call off. Passing it on inside to Davis, back to Dunaway from the mid-range shot and the miss. Oakwood drives the ball down from the break, misses the layup, misses two of them. And Dunaway has it for the Tigers. The Tigers are once again going to carry the ball down the court. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hardy has it at the top of the key. Pass it inside to Dunaway. Dunaway passing it over. It is tipped off of Hadabog-During. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to remain Tigers ball. So the Tigers so far tonight have 12 points off of turnovers from Oakwood's 15 turnovers on the night. 7 on the shot clock. Davis drives in, tries to kick it out to Dunaway, but it is tipped as Oakwood has it, and the steal there by Hardy. As he takes the ball away. Hardy moving it around. Davis for the open three and the miss. Oakwood trying to go inside and doesn't quite get it there. They are once again denied. Dunaway gonna carry it mid-range. Tries to get it just off there. Scott handed off to Hudson for Oakwood. Oakwood passing it around. Hudson has it. He's going to look on the other side of the court there. 4 of a 3, and Brown knocks it down. Hardy has it once again. Hardy carrying it down the court. Dunaway at the top of the key, passing it over to Dudley. Dudley back to Hardy. Hardy carrying it down, and Hardy tries for the shot and gets fouled while going up. That's going to send him to the line for 2. Hudson on the foul. That's his second foul of the evening, and that's going to be Oakwood's first foul of the half. 45-23, 13-15 left to go in the game. Hardy makes his third free throw on the night. He's now 1 for 3. As Harper comes in for West Alabama. Hardy makes it. Oakwood trying to drive the ball towards the inside. Shoots mid-range. And the miss as Hardy gets the rebound. Hardy gets the screen. Gonna take a step back, looks over. Passes it over to Grayson. Grayson gives it to Dudley. Dudley passes it down low to Grayson. Back to Dudley. Passes it over to Harper. Harper passing it to Johnson. 9 on the shot clock. He's got to get something off here. And knocks it down from mid-range. Johnson with the smooth shot right there, which pushes the Tigers 49-23 with 12:30 left to go in the game. Oakwood trying to work it on the inside. Doesn't quite get it, but the foul is called. And that's going to send Scott to the line for his third and fourth free throws on the night. The Lions are only shooting 50% from the free throw line on the night. Scott is 1 for 2 so far. So he makes his third. Tigers are still out rebounding the Lions 26-21. They also have more assists, the Tigers do, at 11, compared to the Lions' 4. Scott gets it in the release and makes it. So that pushes it to 49-25 with 12:25 left to go in the game. Hardy being pressed by the tough defense from Doe. UWA moving it down quickly. Hardy passing it behind him to Harper. Harper in the isolation here. Looking over, gives it underneath for the layup to Johnson. And that's going to push Johnson's total up to 16 points on the night as Hardy tips the ball off the great defense there. There goes UWA's great transition as Grayson gets the dunk for 2. The Tigers are playing tight defense right now on Oakwood. Oakwood trying to get something going here. This Tigers defense is keeping them away from the basket, and the foul there. And they're calling the foul on Hardy. That's going to be his second foul on the evening. It's 53-25 with 11:25 left to go in the game. Johnson is leading UWA in scoring with 16 points. Dunaway has 5 rebounds, leading the Tigers, and Hardy with his 7 dimes on the night. So we're seeing UWA still shooting fairly well from the field with 50%, as the Lions are trying to improve that percentage up to 27%. They're 8 for 30. Tigers shooting around their average on the year so far, 45% from the three-point line. The free throws, Tigers are 67%, 4 for 6. The Lions have committed 18 turnovers, and that's what's killed them. And that has allowed the Tigers to get 14 points off of those 18 turnovers. The Tigers are winning the rebounding battle, dominating the boards with 26 rebounds. The Tigers playing good ball movement as well with their 13 assists. That's helping them out, continuously pulling away from the Oakwood Lions. And Brooks makes his first free throw of the night. Brooks makes both of them there. And that's going to push the score to 27 for Oakwood. Hardy's got it. Gets the screen from Harper. Hands it off to Johnson for three. And the miss there, but Grayson gets the offensive board. Appears to be hurting a little bit, trying to get that board. Looks to be fine though. Hardy carries it on the inside for the layup, draws the foul. And that's going to send Hardy to the line as Brooks fouls Hardy. Once again, that's going to give Brooks his third foul of the evening. Johnson tried to make that three-pointer earlier. He's 4 for 6 and 3 points on the night. The Tigers are shooting 41.7% from the three-point line as Hardy knocks those down. The Tigers substitute, take Dudley off and Scott in. Scott with only 2 points in the contest. Oakwood moving the ball on the outside, looking for the three, knocks it down. Bryant is now 3 for 3 on three-pointers on the night. Hardy moving the ball around. Passes it back to Scott. Scott gives it back to Hardy for three, and he knocks it down. That's going to move Hardy's point total to 14. He's shooting 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Oakwood has the ball, moving it. Tries to shoot the three there. Bryant does, but it's off. Grayson gets the rebound, passes it up to Hardy. Hardy, giving it back to Grayson. Grayson passes it back to Hardy. Passes it over to Scott. Taking it to the top of the key in the corner. Scott gets it again, back to Hardy. Hardy trying to call for the play. 8 on the shot clock. Gets the screen for Grayson. Hardy drives on the inside, takes it from mid-range there, and knocks it down. Solid play by the Tigers right there. Grayson with the screen, giving the Hardy the opening. Oakwood tried to move the ball on the inside, but got tipped away by the Tigers. And he dishes it back for three, and the miss. Tries to get the offensive rebound there. They're going to call a push-off. And that's going to give it to the Tigers as Dunaway comes back in for the Tigers. Scott handling it up the court, hands it off to Hardy. Back to Scott. Scott moving the ball around. Dunaway hands it off to Johnson. Johnson knocks it down there for mid-range. The Tigers are just trying to play defense to avoid any easy baskets for the Lions. Dunaway is kind of limping a little bit. The ball went out of bounds, so it's going to be Oakwood's ball. 62-30, 8:39 left to go in the game. Oakwood looking to pass the ball around. Goes for the three. It's off. But they get the offensive rebound there. And they call a travel on Booker while he was on the inside there trying to get his first points of the night. 62-30. 8:12 left to go in the contest. Shot clock at 23. Hardy hands it off to Davis. To Johnson. Back to Dunaway. Dunaway looking for the open man. Looks to drive inside. Looking for the shot. And they're calling the foul there. And that's going to send Dunaway to the line for two. And there's a timeout. You are listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we are back. Dunaway heading to the line for two. Getting his first two free throws on the night. Dunaway makes the first ones. That's going to make the Tigers 7 for 9 right there from the strike. Dunaway makes them both there. And that's going to push the Tigers' free throw percentage up to 80%, 8 for 10 on the night. It's Oakwood looking to move the ball around. Has it at the top of the key. Going to push it around and go in for the mid-range shot. And Bryant makes it. Oakwood's leading scorer tonight, Bryant, has 13 points. After that, make 5 for 6 from the field. Hardy has it at the top of the key. Looking over, passes it over to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Scott. Scott on the inside. And they're calling a foul there. And it's going to be Oakwood's ball. And the strip there, UWA's got it. Carrying it up the court for the easy two. There goes Davis. It's Oakwood quickly carrying it back up the court. Looking to try to get this momentum here, trying to get it, but misses. As Hardy has the ball at the top of the key. Looking around, passes over to Dunaway. Dunaway looking for the open guy. Dudley has it. Dudley going to give it back into Dunaway for the two in the miss. On the break goes Hudson. And that's going to push Hudson's total to 6 points. He's 2 for 9 on the night. That's the shooting percentage for the Lions. It's only 29.7%. Still not shooting well from the field. This Tiger defense being too much for him tonight. Looks like there's going to be a foul there. It's going to be Tigers ball once again on Hudson. That's going to be on Johnson, actually, or Hudson. Yeah, that's going to be his 4th foul there on the night. Davis has it at the top, passes it over to Dudley. Once again, they're saying that Hardy pushed off, so it's going to be Oakwood's ball. 66-34, 6:04 left to go in the game. Tigers are in the driver's seat right now. Tigers playing tight defense there from Hardy, but Oakwood gets the offensive board. They try for another mid-range shot there. Hall misses it. And the Tigers going back into a half-court style of play here. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Davis passing it over to Dudley. Dudley to Davis. Davis gonna look for the inside, passes it into Dunaway. Looking for the bounce pass there. And it was a bad pass. It's gonna be Oakwood's ball. It's Talton is carrying it up the court, passing it over to the outside corner to Bryant. Hall has it, gives it on the inside to Booker. But Talton comes up and gets the layup there. Both teams are shooting well from the free throw line tonight. Tigers have 80%, Oakwood has 70%. Tigers have 18 points off of turnovers, and that's what's helping them get in this lead so far. These turnovers has helped them push out in front. Dudley with the ball, passing it back to Johnson. Johnson driving it in, trying to give it back to Dunaway. Dunaway gets the layup there. Nice smooth dime from Johnson to give it to Dunaway for the layup. Oakwood trying for mid-range there. Talton doesn't get it down. But Hardy, as he's carrying the ball up the court, gonna pass it back to Dudley. Over to Hardy. Hardy looking around, 15 on the shot clock. Hands it over to Johnson for 3. Almost made it, almost. Talton has it, hands it over to Weber. Weber kicks it over to Bryant for the missed 3 there. And they're calling traveling on Oakwood. So it's gonna be Tigers ball. 68-36, 3:55 left to go in the game. You are listening to this on UWAathletics.com.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
"52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
All right, and we're back. 68-36, 3:54 left to go in the game. UWA's ball on the inbounds here. And he's going to give it to Hardy. Hardy's going to carry it up the court. And passes it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Hardy. 20. Let's go on the shot clock. Passes on the inside to Dunaway. Dunaway going to back him down. Going to go for the layup and misses. And tries to go up again after getting the offensive rebound. But gets fouled. And that's going to send Dunaway to the line. And that's going to be Oakwood's 16th foul on the night. And that's going to be Booker's third. Dunaway with 14 points on the night. Pushes it to 15 there. Shooting 6-11 from the field. Also has 7 rebounds so far on the night. Johnson is still leading the Tigers in scoring with 18 there as Dunaway knocks down another. Tigers get some subs in here. Phillip is going to carry the ball up the court for Oakwood. Passing it over to Hall. Hall has it. He's going to pass it to the corner there. And the make for Booker. For 3 there. Scott's got it. He's going to give it to Harper. Harper going to pass it over to Johnson. Johnson passing it back to Bates. Bates passes it back to Dunaway. Dunaway going to drive it on the inside and loses it. So Oakwood's going to carry the ball down the court, takes a step back 3, and the miss as Dunaway gets the defensive rebound there. Gives it over to Scott. Scott slowing it down. Carrying it slow. Gives it to Dunaway. Dunaway going to pass it back to Johnson. Johnson over to Harper. Bates gives it to Dunaway. Bates has it from way back from three-point land. Just off there from Bates. Doe going to carry it down the court though. And is fouled by Scott. That's going to give Scott his 4th foul on the night and West Alabama's 8th foul. 70-39, 2:20 left to go in the game. Doe is at the free throw line for 2. Makes the first one. It's going to be Doe's first points of the night. Tigers have overall dominated this game tonight. It's come down to these points off the turnovers that they're getting. They have 20 so far. Bates has it at the three-point line. Look at the fake. Shoots the 3 for Bates and just off. Oakwood has it. They're moving the ball around, looking for the shot, and makes it from mid-range. Booker does. As Bates carries it and passes it back to Scott. Scott has it. Passes it back to Grayson. Grayson is going to push it over to Johnson. They're calling the foul there. On Hall. It's going to be his first foul and the team's 7th foul on the night. It's off the rim there for Hall. Scott's got it. He's going to carry it up the court. Bates for 3. Nails it down. Bates knocks it through from the three-point line. Solid shot by Bates. That gives him his first 3 points on the night. But Nix makes it at the other end from the three-point line. And they're calling the foul on Scott there. That's going to be his 5th. On the evening. Oakwood has it. 73-45 with 52 seconds left to go in the game. The Tigers get the rebound. Grayson gets it there. As Johnson pushing it down the court. Dudley has it. 16 on the shot clock. Gonna look around, gives it to Grayson, off his hands. Grayson tries to make an effort play there. As it appears it hits off the head of Doe. As Grayson was trying to keep the ball in bounds. But they're gonna call it Oakwood ball. Good effort right there for Grayson, trying to keep it in bounds. 27 on the shot clock. Oakwood has the ball. And the Tigers are playing tight defense still. Grayson gets the rebound. And Dudley has it. As Oakwood's playing trap now. As they're going to throw it back to Dudley. And that's going to do it. 73-45. The Tigers win once again, as Johnson is the leading scorer on the night. Shooting 7 for 11, 4 for 7 from the three-point line. You're listening to this on Tiger Athletics. Have a great night.